Welcome once again to the Aussie Ideas Man. I've just got a video I'd like to put out because it was a bit of a surprise when I looked at it this morning, and I thought, what the heck, I could smash this one out quite quickly. This is all about the comments that I see and the comments that you see, and I believe they are very different, but we'll see. I've done this video about so many hours ago, and at the moment nobody has commented, so I'm led to believe that my comments are not seen anywhere. What I do is I add comments to people's comments and YouTube shows them back to me, but while I'm seeing them, I believe anybody else that logs on anywhere around the world can't see them. So I'm going to test that out. I did it in my comments. I asked for 25 people to respond, and in the hours since and a short time that I've been making this video, nobody has responded. So I believe I'm still completely blocked. Anyway, let's just run through it. I'm going to see if I can get this right. Bit of a play on Drive the Lightning.
Today we are answering the internet's biggest questions regarding Aptera, the solar electric vehicle. And to find those questions, we go to Google and we just simply type "will Aptera" and let Google auto-populate what people are asking. So this is what people want to know.
Now, I'm not going to say anything about those things. I'm just interested in the comments. But if you watch his video, his reasons are very weak. Very weak. So what I've done now is I've opened up all the comments, and as you can see, it's 10 hours ago before I started making this. But as I got down near the bottom of the comments, I saw one from the Greek guy, and it interested me. So let's see if we can get to it. It's at the bottom, and then I work back to the top. So they've all been opened up, and that's my lowest comment in the list. But we go back and I get to the Greek guy somewhere here. Okay, in the Calvin Lim thread, and it says, waiting to see Vic and the Australian trolls to chime in. Drive the Lightning, or Drive the Nonsense, says they are welcome here. We only remove comments that insult other people. Disagreements are welcome. The Greek guy, Adimchi Onyedim, says, with the latest news about Aptera's funding problems, Australian trolls might something. I've just missed it. So Lightning says, maybe. And I say, you can be sure the Aussie Ideas Man will certainly weigh in on this. I referenced him in a comment. So anyway, I make a comment. I am sure you put a full block on me. Vic is too slow. I've scrolled too fast. Doesn't matter. You can stop if you want to read anything. You can pause and just restart. So anyway, your world of delusion. Well, I don't think that's an insult, but I'm testing the waters. It's just a point of disagreement and a reason for disagreeing. Okay, so now I get into now for the weighing in. And as usual, I retype what people say. And so here it is. I agree that Aptera will succeed, is what the man said. And I said, it's not up to you. There's just so much momentum at this point. I said, most of it is CGI only, with 15,000 investors behind it. I said, those numbers don't equate to success, especially a guarantee of it. He said, key supply agreements in place. I said, yet no supplies known to anybody. LFA contracts are 3 years old, yet where are the motors at Carlsbad? Red Viking AGMs were supposed to have arrived by now, yet Carlsbad is still empty. Cherry was 2 years ago, almost, and we still don't know what the parts are, let alone see any stored at Carlsbad. Got any Yazaki harnesses? How about Eve batteries? I've seen about 24 solar panels on the roof of another factory, which is really oddball, and who knows if they even work. It doesn't matter while they are up on that roof anyway. Major technical issues resolved. I said, only by them telling you. They have demonstrated nothing. The skin cooling is a great example of that, but every performance claim is merely computational fluid dynamics by the snake oil salesman. And a couple of major cash infusions on the calendar, I'd say things are looking pretty bright. I said, the mystery multi-million investor is still a mystery and nothing to hang your hat on. and that Californian government grant is yet to be received. Crossing bridges before you get to them. They bleed about $25 million annually at this stage just to stay alive, and there isn't a cracker from new investors to go towards purchasing plant equipment, as far as I can tell. They promised the vehicle by the end of 21. Now it's unsure if 24 will produce the first. They promised to make 6 to 12 betas and made half of one. They promised to go public shortly, mid-21, and are not even close today. They lied about what the alphas could do. Is that enough of a weigh-in, Chad? So scrolling back up to the top, just because it seems natural to work down, even though it's backward in time. So anyway, when I did notice that stuff, I just noticed Chad says I am welcome to comment. I reckon this is blocked. Can 25 readers confirm they have seen this and my comment I made a minute ago? There is nothing more dishonest than blocking a person and saying he is welcome to comment to their readers. Well, 10 hours have passed. There was a comment, you deceive people. That's straight to Chad. So this one here, they're talking about automakers. So I said automakers are only interested in autos. Fake prototypes don't count. Nobody's going to be buying this company. I don't think there's anything in this one. Nope. So we just keep moving down. This one, Aptera will succeed in taking money from fools. This guy's right. So I put, how can you smile when you have invested $1,000? He's talking about you. No answer from Chad. Here's where I go, check out the weigh-ins I have just done, or watch my videos where nobody gets blocked by me for commenting. Not sure what YouTube does, and I let them be the clean content police. So that's correct. If you say something bad, YouTube may block you, but I have this open policy. You can insult people as far as I'm concerned. Looking at it all, I don't think I'll put too many comments on this one because I thought I'd probably be wasting my time. Over the past year, I have noticed that it's about 20 of the same clowns that do all the comments. Most people can't be bothered. So here we go. Here's where I weigh in. I have yet to know a company that is more transparent or better set up to succeed. I say, how many have ridden in a Gamma since September 10th? I think it's one. What drives my belief is the excitement of the industry experts involved like Sandy Munro. I said, I have never seen a more deadpan person. What others are excited? Show me. He says, the history of successful startups that the Aptera co-founders already have behind them. I said, it's a dubious history and you are getting your info from them. He says, and the careful planning put into Aptera from the start as a result of these things. I said, imaginary. He says it doesn't get much better than that. I said, real stuff on the ground doesn't get much worse. He said, my opinion may not mean much. I said, exactly. Also feel the market timing and acceptance is so much better for Aptera's entry at this time. I said, pity Aptera isn't entering at this time. So down here I put, it is promoted as the Swiss Army knife of vehicles, but it has proven to be none of the multifaceted types. It's still snake oil. What about making the discounted ones first? Wouldn't that be the ethical road? And wouldn't it just add to their losses? This is where they're talking about succeeding. And I think we're back to the start, where I first picked up on this nonsense. Well, that's it from me. Bye for now, and stay safe.